All right, guys, let's talk about customizing your membership site. So when you go up to memberships, go down to settings, and this is where you can get into some of those details. I mentioned this in the previous video. You can give your system a title, put your support email, support phone number. I don't really know what Magic Link is for, so you don't have to worry about that. Then there's some advanced JavaScript that you can do in here. And what does that mean? It means if you wanted to customize the look of your program, you can pay a programmer probably pay someone on Fiverr maybe 25 to 50 bucks, and they'll put some special JavaScript in there to make it look a certain way. You want to add your logo in here. And again, if you don't know how to work with a logo, just go to canva.com. They have a free platform that you can generate some logos and images from. You can create a logo, even if it's just text, mess around with it. You can create a favicon, and these dimensions are just pixels. So if you don't know what that means, just go into Canva, and when you go to pick a picture size, do 640 by 640 for the recommended dimension of the logo. And then the recommended dimension of the favicon is 32 by 32. Just makes it small. As I said, you may want to make it so they cannot download your courses. That means they could obviously give them to somebody else. But one thing that I do recommend that you do is changing the subdomain. This is the default system or the default name that the Elite360 system gives you. You can put your name, your business name in here, your brand name, the course name, whatever it is. You can also customize this, and that's the actual URL that it's tied to. That's sort of our generic system. But if you go into custom domains, just like the setting up a domain with when we walked you through on your onboarding, you do the exact same here. Go into the same domain that you're already using, okay, and just create a new CNAME record and point it, do a subdomain. So instead of www, like we walked you through in that one, you would do something like training. That's what I do for ours. Like ours is training.elite360.io. We have app.elite360.io. Our main domain is elite360.io, but we've created subdomains so we can do lots of different things and make it look like they're completely different websites without having to go register a new domain. Now, don't worry. There's a training on how to set up subdomains. I mentioned this in the previous training. How to set up subdomains for memberships. Guys, that walks you through step by step exactly what you need to do. Okay? Super simple and makes it just a lot more professional. Again, no additional cost. Okay, this is all included. Other platforms will charge you a more, you have to be on their higher membership package in order to be able to customize it or put your branding on it. It's not powered by Elite360. None of that stuff. You can make it all for you. Okay, email settings. This is just some the default email that comes with the system. You can actually have these all done and set up beforehand using the email builder. We're not going to get into that in this training. Again, you can come up here, type in membership email, how to customize the membership welcome email. It'll walk you through all the steps to get it done. Okay, very simple, guys. I don't want to confuse you and take you down too much of a rabbit hole, but this is the basics of customizing your overall system. The individual products, as I showed you before, those too can be customized. One thing that I would recommend that you do is obviously in the product, the membership platform, you're gonna customize that, but the product itself, you have the ability to to customize the different sections that you're in. So for example, the introduction, it can have a category thumbnail, and I would recommend that because if you come back here and you look at the preview, this doesn't look very good, right? Obviously. So let me take you to, I'll take you over to ours and I'll show you what I mean about customizing it. So this is ours. So you can see how it has an image there, right? And let me show you what it looks like when you open it up. This is what a customized page looks like. It's a little bit cleaner, got our logo in there. Obviously you're going through it right now, so you see that, but you see how each section has an image. These ones actually don't because we're just building this out, but this is giving you an idea of what it could look like. Okay, so that's customizing it. You can get in and you can customize each individual image. You can customize a lot of stuff. The name of it, here's your core product where you're updating the overall system. That's what they're going to see when they log in, right? That's what ours looks like right here. This is what it would look like if you hadn't done anything. And there you go. You're off and running.